Hello everyone, come back to Doubles TV. This is we haven't done a video in a while, so this is just your latest Manchester United news and transfer news. Frankie De Jong, Darwin Núñez, and Jong and TImber seem to be the three targets for Manchester United this summer, from what we've heard so far. And we've had a lad who hasn't come on in a while, so we have Afsan here. So hello, unmute. Hello. 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 Here, hi. Hopefully we get down. Yeah. Okay. So I guess something up, but then hopefully we'll be back with us soon. So this talk. So this. I'll get started, of course. So of course, I think the main thing I would talk about, the main source we would talk about is obviously Fabrizio Romano, because in the past, he's been a very reliable source, of course, for signings like Jadon Sancho, Rafael Varane, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Romano has been the go-to man, and I do believe that will be the case this summer. So she has said that Manchester, that Barcelona, they do have financial issues, and there are talks between. Congrats! Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Congrats, Ronaldo, on Player of the Year. Yeah. In my opinion, De Gea deserved it. That's just my opinion, but I can't argue with it. To be honest, I can't argue with it. He has been carrying us. So is De Gea. Also, De Gea might be captain as well. Sky Sports reporting that David De Gea is the current favourite to replace Harry Maguire as Manchester United captain under the new regime of Erik ten Hag. No, I think it's different. De Gea got Player of the Year, and Ronaldo got Player of the Year. Like the sum must be Player of the Year is when it's voted by the public, but the Player of the Year is when it's voted by the United players. So the United players voted for De Gea, and the public, Ronaldo has a lot of fans, so obviously they voted for Ronaldo. So that's why I won it. But De Gea is the current favourites to replace Harry Maguire as United captain under Erik ten Hag. This has been reported by Sky Sports News. So they're not really that reliable, Sky Sports, but I would take away a bit of an interest in it, because it is interesting, because they are a UK source, so maybe that is the case, but I don't know. Let's see if hopefully they will be captain in the future. And so of course Fabrizio Romano has also tweeted that they might have. The hair might have been better than this season, but it's close. Yeah, it's close. So yeah, like either one. Like you could argue for both of them. So it's fine, whatever. Also, apparently, Manchester United all interested in signing Christian Eriksen as well. This has been it's not reported by a great source, but I would take Eriksen, because I think with Juan Mata leaving, I think Eriksen would be a good replacement for Juan Mata. And he's a free, so he can't really go along with the free deal, and he can play off the wings as well, a versatile player. So yeah, I wouldn't mind Eriksen for a few seasons for free. Just the thing is, if it's wages, because free players tend to demand high wages. If he's okay with earning around 100k a week, I think getting is fine. But 100k a week, maybe not 100. I don't know. Just like, I will miss Pogba and Lingard, but it's too time for them to go. Personally, I miss Martial Matic more. I'm going to miss Martial Matic more personally, because the thing is, Pogba and Lingard, I just don't really think. I didn't really miss them towards. I'm not going to miss them. I might miss them, but Pogba towards the end, he wasn't committed, because I think ever since the 18-19 season, I don't think Pogba was really fully committed to Manchester United. I don't think he was. Yeah. He wasn't really committed to Manchester United, and same with Lingard, because of that thing that sting where he on Twitter about calling out Ralph Ragnick. I didn't like that at all, and that's why I will miss Martin Matic, because those players, they played for the badge. They never complains about not getting games. They always give it the all on the pitch. And it's great people to have in the dressing room. So personally, I'm going to miss Martin Matic more. I just enjoy I just enjoy the moments with Pogba and Lingard before 2020. Yeah, they had some good moments, like Lingard at the Cup final, of course, and Pogba at the League final. Yeah, they had good moments. Prime or DDV back. I'm not sure about that. Afsan's here. He's in the call. He's in the stream, as you can see, but for some reason he's not. He's not talking. Wait, sorry. Okay, I have to actually go. I have to get a door. So just give me a few seconds. Wow, and he speaks only after I'm gone. Wow, wow. Okay. 17, 19. Okay, so yeah, okay. Year day. Yeah, that was fuck. I don't know what the fuck happened there. So also Frankie De Jong to Manchester United, of course. That's obviously been one of them main headlines. It's obviously been one of the main headlines. I think I would love Frankie De Jong. Like he would be my priority signing. When you're talking, hello, I'm gonna kick you. Bye, bye. Right. Bro, pay 100 million for them. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's like yes, yeah, because that's what because like I know it depends on the budget because I think if we have a 120 million budget, 100 million on the young doesn't really make sense because that's we can make max two signings, but this won't be enough. But I think we can have a budget of around 200 million, honestly, because if we can just get our sales rights, we can get our transfer budget really high. Because let's say we stop at a budget of 120 million, so you get 15 from buy, 135, then you get around, I would say around 50 for Dino and Martial, so that goes up to 185, and then maybe you sell a fullback, maybe Brandon Williams, maybe Diogo Dalot, maybe Wan-Bissaka, you some of them for 15 million, and that is 200 million each. Okay, and yeah, like with a 200 million transfer budget, you can get like De Jong, get Timber De Jong, Chiumini. It's not gonna happen, man. And like I would love that, but it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'll be fine with something, but it's not gonna happen. Chiumini, he's gonna cost around 80 million, which is just kumu la 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 la. I don't know what that. I don't know what you're on about. Like shits, buy. We're not gonna like. I'm talking about realistic here. Like we can all talk about who we want to sell, but realistically, we probably won't sell McTominay. But I mean, and we probably won't get Chiumini because Chiumini will probably go to either Liverpool or Real Madrid, and his price tag isn't. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, Madrid's getting Chiumini or Liverpool. One of them are getting Chiumini. What does that mean? What does that? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? What do you want about? Okay. So that's the thing. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens over the summer because I think De Jong, I think, is the main priority for Manchester United. But I think out of the three deals, I think the first one that will be done will be Julian Timber because I just think it's the easiest deal to do because Timber does want to come to Manchester United, and it's kind of like the Santos situation. Santos wanted to come to United, but we just had to work things out with Dortmund, and Ajax are nowhere. They are nowhere near as stingy as Dortmund. So what happened? What happened? Was it me saying this? Because I don't know what this means. Fucking hell. Bro, we said Fred's too and Tellez. I think Tellez could go, but Fred, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I mean, he got nominated for Player of the Year. He's not gonna leave. Um, so yeah, gonna be interesting to see what happens with the Timber situation because it's all about sorting out a price with Ajax. I think we want to pay 30 million. They want 40 million. So probably somewhere on the region of around 35 million should get a deal done. Because I think 40 million might be a bit much. I would say max 35 million, and we should be able to get our hands on the Dutchman Julian Timber. Now moving on to Frankie De Jong, of course, gonna go back to him. De Jong's one of the best midfielders in the world. When you're talking about CMs and CDMs, you can't go, you can't get better than Frankie De Jong, in my opinion. Not really. It's you can't get better than Frankie De Jong. So he should come. I think it's also about persuading Frankie De Jong because he wants Champions League football, which we can provide. But I think Alex Ten Hag will be able to convince Frankie De Jong. And sitting, it hasn't really worked out. It hasn't really worked out for him at Barcelona because I have a pretty good Barcelona friend. His name's AD. He's told me that he's not really. He's not. Who is John fans left? My left. I have no idea. I'm gonna mute him because it's a bit. Because a bit like one. I don't know what you're on about, and two. Um, and two, I don't know. He's just spamming in the chat. So adios. And yeah. So I think it's. I mean, Frankie De Jong. It is all about persuading him. I think Ten Hag will be able to persuade him to come to Manchester United, but it's just all about It's just all about sorting out a price with Did Van Davsan. I didn't. I just kicked him. That's it. I didn't even kick him. Did Van Davsan? Oh. Well, that's fine actually, because I just blocked him for 5 minutes. He'll be back in 5 minutes. So yeah. How many accounts does he have, by the way? Bloody hell, he has more. Bloody hell, he has more accounts than Danny Alves has trophies. Like bloody hell. So yeah. Yeah, but getting back on topic, Frankie De Jong. I don't think it'll end up happening. I just think it's about sorting out a price at Barcelona, and they are willing to sell. Especially they didn't do a CVC deal, which means they didn't do a CVC deal, which means they won't get Hall of Fame troll. What? He won't get bloody hell, lads. Yeah, he won't get. They won't get like so basically how it works in La Liga is that Barcelona and Real Madrid they can have their own broadcasting rights. But in the Premier League, how it works is that every single club gets the same amount of revenue from the broadcasting rights. But in La Liga, it's different. In La Liga, if you see the financial structure of every single club, you'll see the top half of the table, or like the Bill Gates rich compared to the bottom side of it, compared to the bottom of the table in La Liga. So that's why Barcelona, if they do this, La Liga will be more benefited than the than third quarter. Thanks, Matt. And we need Wilfried Zaha. No, no, no. Especially not after what happened with Moyes. Bloody hell. So yeah. We need we so Barcelona since they didn't sign a CVC deal, that means they will keep their own broadcasting rights, but they will not be able to. That's a measure of income that Barcelona have put off the table. So I think sales will happen at Barcelona because if you look at the signings they want, they're going for big players to try and get more Salah on. I think more Salah is a deal. We need De Jong at centre back. I mean, he would do better than Maguire, but not ideal. Keeps a hard on noise. No. Sancho at left wing back. No. Sancho at right wing. Yeah, I mean, yeah. With Salah. No, not Salah. I thought you said Sancho. No, not Salah. Boston are trying to get Salah as well. They're going to try to get him next summer. They're going to try to do a deal where I think I've seen De Jong playing. Yeah, I think he can play there, but it's not his first position at all. But Salah, I think they're trying to get Salah next season. So like they're trying to agree a pre-contract deal with him, so that as soon as his Liverpool contract expires, he will join Barcelona. Whoever we need this Timber dude, whoever the hell he is. Julia, yeah, like we don't know much about him, but if Ten Hag wants him, I want him because like we need to back out Ten Hag and we need to give him what he wants. We need to give him whatever he wants, and yeah, and so yeah, I think Barcelona and Neves deal. I think not Neves, sorry, Barcelona and United deal for the young. I think it will end up happening. I think TImber and De Jong will end up happening. The transfer that I'm not sure about is Darwin Nunes. Yes, his neighbors can do it. Yeah, okay, no comments. Getting back on topic, I think Nunes is a it's an interesting one because the thing for Timber and De Jong, no one else already in for them, but for Nunes, there's a lot of competition. So if we manage to get Nunes for a reasonable price, I'll be impressed by United. It's not gonna lie, but the probability of us doing that is not really, it's not high. Um, Jackson, Jackson, nice. Yeah, thanks, Matt. And Jackson, yeah. I think Nunes, I like your rice. No comment again. So Darwin Nunes, I think because like funny thing about Darwin Nunes is that for Uruguay, Cavani starts ahead of him, and we just lost Cavani. So yeah, doesn't match. Okay, um, and dare to play at striker. I'm actually a centre back. I did play a striker actually a few days ago. I wasn't ideal. I wasn't good. So yeah, I think I'll stick with centre back. Maybe midfield in the future. I don't know. So yeah, I'll get back on topic again. Nunes, I think I think in terms of striker options, I think Nunes would be the best one in terms of striker options. I think. Did find out when on YouTube search. Okay, or okay. I'm a bit scared to see what that means. Hopefully, there won't be people with pickforks. Hopefully there won't be people with forks outside my house. Bloody hell! All right, so Nunes, I think if we do get him, I think we'll probably overpay for him. I would say he's 60 or 70 million. That's around price range. But we might end up paying 80 million for him, which we don't have good experience with that. So if I think the only reason I don't think Nunes will happen is because a lot of competition for him. Because I think Liverpool are also very interested in him, and yeah, because of that, I think it might be difficult for us to get him. And if we do get him, I think we'll end up overpaying for him, which I do not want to happen. So yeah. Also, apparently Tottenham Hotspurs have made a bid for DJ Spence. He's a really good right back in the Championship. He would have been one of my choices for right backs, but he might go to Spurs now, which is not good. Hopefully that doesn't end up happening. When the fuck are we getting De Jong? I'm not sure. I think we'll get it after the international break. Niger and Z. I'm just going to on it out. What you guys are going on? Let's see. We do need a right back. I think DJ Spence or Tyler Lamptey would be my two choices for right back. Lamptey, it just hasn't really happened. We've been linked to him a few times, but it's nothing advanced. Same with DJ Spence. We're not really in for any right backs. The only right back we're kind of in for is Mukiele, and no, I didn't mean that. Okay, I didn't mean that. No, I didn't mean that. What I meant, I thought you were talking about Niger, the country, because Niger is a country. I thought you were talking about that. Okay, it's a country. So, shush. All right, Lamptey is all right. I'm concerned about his defense, though. Yeah, that is a bit of a concern. But get Lamptey. Yeah, I would love Lamptey, but for attacking he's good. And I think about like if I want a player, I want him. I want his attacking sides. I want a right back's attacking side to be better. Yeah, that would be a dream. But short left back. What do you want? Short right back. What do you want about, man? Switch Lamptey and Sean. Yeah, it's fine. Next debate. It's sort of again. My apologies. It's the other way around. Okay. Yeah, but on left, right, and back. Okay, yeah. I would love that. Yeah. That would be a fantastic back four. And Lamptey, the thing about Lamptey is that he's not really good defensively, but I think the defensive side of your it's more rare. It's rarer to find a good attacking right fullback than a good defensive fullback. So I think we should go for the attacking fullback and try to develop his game defensively, because I think it'll be easier to get to develop a fullback's defensive abilities than his attacking abilities. De Jong, Van de Beek, Chouamini, Bruno. Yeah, I would love that. I would really love that. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Mukiele is the only right back we've really been linked to, but I don't really like Mukiele, to be honest. I don't think it's that good, and I don't think the chance of us getting Leipzig players now like Ratnik is gone is pretty slim. Are we getting a CDM? I'm not sure. No, I think De Jong. So what we need to focus on here. I don't think Ten Hag's gonna play with CDM. So tell me just explain how Ten Hag plays real quick. So Ten Hag, as we all know, at Ajax he played a 4-3-3. He played two. He doesn't play with one CDM. He plays with two box-to-box midfielders, not box-to-box really. So what happens? There's a midfield pivot. So what happens during the game to change things up? Like at times there'll be for example, let's say De Jong and Fred is our midfield. So at times, De Jong will be the box-to-box player, Fred will be the CDM, then sometimes Fred will be the CM, and De Jong will be the box-to-box player. So our midfield would switch their roles like that. So that will be how we play under Ten Hag. And De Jong's fits Ten Hag's system perfectly. High data. The thing is, the thing with Leipzig players is that the only reason we were linked to Leipzig players was because of Ralf Ragnick, but he's gone now. So I don't think we're going to get any Leipzig players, to be honest. I don't think we will now that Ragnick is gone. I don't think we will. But so yeah, and I mean that's all. I think that's all about the transfer news for today. It's like for now, I would say most likely transfers right now are Jong and TImber. Nunes is pretty. Oh yeah, and Kunku. Yeah, and Kunku's good. Yeah, I would love Kunku actually. Like, I would prefer him over Nunes, to be honest. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I think United want Nunes more, but I think Ten Hag might want Kunku more. But I'm not sure about that. I think sell Rashford. We're not going to sell Rashford, and I don't want to sell Rashford. I think Rashford should be given another chance. And I think Ten Hag, and I think Ten Hag can get the old Marcus Rashford back. So yeah, so yeah, Nunes is shit. I don't think he's shit, but I mean, he has a good goal scoring records, but it's risky. I think Nkunku is the more safe option, but Nunes is the more flashy option because it's a striker. And this guy gets defended so much. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't even start for Uruguay. Cavani and Suarez start ahead of Uruguay, and they're like what in the mid-30s. This guy Rashford's so much Rashford. Yeah, I mean he does. Yeah, he does. Rashford does, but I mean, but he deserves the criticism he's got this season. But I think Rashford is overhated at times. But he's not a good this season. I'll admit that. But I think he should be given one more chance, and I think that chance will be the season. And I think he'll be back. I do think Ten Hag will get all Marcus Rashford back. So yeah, I think that's about rounds it up. I think most likely transfers right now, De Jong and TImber, and Nunes. It's a bit of an interesting one. I'm kind of 50-50 on that one, and all the other transfers we don't really know. We don't really know that much yet. So yeah, is Greenwood coming back? I think he was on the website or something. Was he? No. He was on the website, but he was on the players list. And for the players list, United have publicly said that because Greenwood is technically still a Manchester United player, he's on the player list, but he won't be that much longer. So that's, and I don't even want to talk about that situation as well. So yeah. So anyways, guys, I think that end off there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications to be notified when we upload the next video. I'm gonna enjoy some ice cream now. It's right there. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.